It all began when young Suho was doing his drawings with wax crayons, and in his drawings, it was all his father's shadow soldier friends. There comes his favorite caretaker to see Suho was drawing him, Beru, the Ant King, in his drawings, and that moment, Beru feel moved. After that, Suho, in the current time, opens his eyes in the hospital and shocking feels about how he came to the hospital, and also gets scolded by his uncle over the call, and he was worried for Suho's condition. Then Suho notices on the television where it was airing about how those magical beasts starts to get blasted by themselves, and some got sliced into halves, and all these in just a fraction of a few seconds. Thinking that Suho gets extremely happy that the awakening that he had wasn't a dream, and good thing that his awakening gets stronger with each level up he undergoes. He can see the screen of the system with his power stats. That reminded Suho about how he was injured by that C-rank magical beast, and how did he survive? With the thoughts to pass a few more seconds, Suho hears someone speaking to him, that the one who took care of those pests was none other than the Ant King Beru. Beru appears from under Suho's bed and greets him as it's been a while since he last greeted Suho, the young monarch. Looking at how Suho grown up so wonderfully, Beru gets emotional and starts crying. All the memories start to make a comeback towards Suho. Every single piece of his scattered memories starts to come together, and that reminds him that he knows this ant, one of the black creatures from his childhood that spent time with him. Beru explains that he has crossed dimensions to meet Suho, but questions keep coming to Suho's mind. Why did he forget all those moments? Why did he live with those black shadow creatures during his childhood? And so many questions keep rising. But more than anything, he doubts them being this small, as Beru currently appears. To that question, Beru explains that lots of his magical powers have been spent during the dimensional crossing. Originally, he was formidable and imposing. But to that, Suho questions about why the system window says he's a minion rank Beru, which hurts Beru's ego. Suho gets out of his bed and thanks Beru for healing him. Beru explains the main reason for his arrival to Suho. It was to break his seal, which was holding his powers. But watching Suho break it by himself impresses Beru. Suho questions regarding the seal, whether that seal is related to the dream he had where he was in the monarch's domain, reaching from level 0 to 100, and ultimately facing his father as a final boss. And to that, Beru explained that it wasn't a dream, but it was something that Suho actually experienced, and he was much stronger back when they fought. Although his father, Sung Jinwoo, the Shadow Monarch, has sealed his powers and memories, so that Suho could live an ordinary life. Suho asks with a sudden surprise if he was with his dad, who left home long ago. Beru confirms that he didn't leave home, but went to the universe. Suho asks, what about the universe? And to that, Beru explains that the great Shadow Monarch is fighting a war against the invaders who are trying to conquer the world Suho lives in. Sung Jinwoo is fighting against the gods of other universe, who are known as Itarims. The Itarims are sending the apostles to invade our world, and on his way to see Suho, Beru has also